Welcome to Potion Sword Run. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at my time at California Extreme Expo 2025. Here we're taking a look at the Venom cabinet for sale, $8,700 if you have the cheddar. The marquee looks pretty cool. I like it. Now, the cabinet didn't really have too much to it from what I can see. Unfortunately, I don't have the sound for this. The sounds were awesome, as you can, imagine. But like when it comes to the actual pinballing, it looked like those nothing but tunnels or pathways that you had to put your ball through. I know that's like kind of like the key thing in pinball, but there's not a lot of bouncing or a lot of resistance from what I can see when it came to this pinball machine. But I mean, it still looked colorful. It still had levels and stuff to do. So I mean, it is a good pinball machine. But if I'm gonna spend like $8,700 on it, I want something with a little bit more oomph to it. I'm sure it's fun, going through all the different pathways and stuff. But that's just kind of what I noticed from it. I wish I had more of the little resistant things where your ball is just bouncing and you accumulate points that way. But overall, it's a cool looking pinball machine. Up next, we have a retro. I guess you call it I'm gonna say a bowling. What do you call that? Pool machine? A pool bowling machine? It's called Billy Bowl. So yeah, you're bowling, but you're doing it with pool style sticks and everything. So yeah, you can get strikes, you can get spares, you can get whatever. It just depends on what you're hitting. So I guess on this guy, this was his was this his last turn? Oh no, this is his first turn. And look at, and it keeps track in the little screen up there. Right now they're doing 2 players. And so if he knocks them both in, he gets a spare. And which he did. So the little screen up there tracks it like if you're playing pool. Which is freaking awesome. It's called Billy Bowl. It also printed out a voucher or some sort from the previous clip that I have. I didn't put it in this video, but I mean, I guess it served a purpose, or maybe it just holds your score. I'm sure that's what it is. It just holds your score like old school bowling type of machines. But yeah, that was a second player there. And I like how the table tilts to clear the balls if you have any left over. But unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see that in this clip because look at this shot. He was able to pull off a spare, hit those 4. But I don't know, this machine would be like awesome to have at parties. Old people, young people, like everybody would love this one. Like this one's actually worth owning, I'm sure it's not for sale. I didn't see no price tag or anything on there. But it's just awesome that people get to play this, for free. This is another awesome machine. It's a skateboarding arcade machine. I put a pause here because the marquee is awesome. It's a boombox. It is not for sale. Yeah, I wouldn't sell this either if it was in my collection. But I thought it was very cool. I really do like the boombox aesthetics. Throws it back to the 80s. And since it's the skateboarding machine, it just kind of makes sense. But I do like the gameplay as well. It's more obviously arcadey. But I mean, it looks like an open world skating game with different type of challenges and stuff so you can get points. Different type of areas that you can skate in. Right here, he was doing like a weird type of half pipe, trying to make sure that he can get between the cones. So it's like a bunch of little mini games, I guess you can say, type things on here. And this right here reminds me of Paperboy for some reason, but I know it's not Paperboy. But how you can just go through the streets and stuff. But look at him, just being able to do tricks. Over there doing some, some ollies, some kick flips. There's a guy there with the unicycle. I don't think you can, yeah, they're just like NPCs, and I don't think you can ride into the unicycles and stuff. But I mean, just having an open world, like arcade thing back in the 80s, like I never knew they had a arcade like this. I mean, I would have spent so much time here. It's like Tony Hawk before Tony Hawk. Look, do you see a little whirlwind there? And he went into a skate park to do a half pipe. And I guess this half pipe has a certain levels and stuff, but he's just getting points and money. I wonder if you can get new skateboards and stuff in this one. I don't know what the name of it was, but I mean, they just had so many cool arcades and stuff that I've never seen before. But this one was definitely a banger. At least I think it is. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, always be kind to yourself and enjoy your life. And I'll meet you right there. Peace.